What's up, everybody? So I have the LX in the garage today. I got this side jacked up. I had the other side jacked up, and I was rotating the wheel back and forth to see if I could get the same kind of clicking noise that you heard whenever I was driving down the road. And I couldn't get it from the driver's side. So I came over here to the passenger side, and I started moving it, and I was getting the same clicking noise. So I'm gonna set the tripod up and then try to simulate that same noise so you can hear what I'm hearing. And then I can't pinpoint it yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the wheel and tire off and then see. I'm hoping it's just like the pads and the hardware getting hung up on the rotor, which I've heard that can happen and cause that rotational clicking sound. And if it is, that saved me a lot of heartache and trouble. But let me set the tripod up. I'll let you hear what I'm hearing, and then we'll take the wheel and tire off and go from there. All right, so that's definitely the same kind of sound that I'm hearing on the road. So I'm gonna take this wheel and tire off and see. I'm gonna try to do it with just the rotors and see if I actually see a brake pad moving or if something's getting stuck up here, which is causing that kind of metallic cling. And if so, I'll be really happy, and that'll be an easy fix. If it's not that and it's something deeper, then well, I guess we'll have to look a little bit deeper. But let's take this off and then see what we got. All right, so I was trying to do it, just turning the rotor, but that doesn't seem to be working as effectively as having the wheel on. I'm sure having that extra weight also makes it move a little bit easier. But just taking a look at the calipers here. So I believe everything, all the hardware is here, except there should be like this little piece that goes in between here. And I think that's supposed to help separate the pads. The funny thing is it's missing on this side and it's missing on the other side as well. So I think what I'm going to do is just go to the auto parts store and get a parts kit that kind of have all the items for the caliper. Find that piece, put it back on here. I don't know why it's missing from both. Obviously it must have like come off at some point in time. I'm not sure why that is, but if that's what it is, and this is getting hung up and it's not allowing it to separate when you take the pressure off, then that could be what that clicking is. That's the cheapest way to go about this. So that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna do it on both sides because that, like I said, that side's missing it as well. And then start driving this around and see if that fixes the problem. All right, just got back from AutoZone with some of these anti-rattle clips, which is what we're missing. So time to take that off, install these on both sides, and then start driving around and see if that fixes the problem. All right, so I got the first one in place and went pretty smoothly. Again, I'm pretty sure I put these on initially. I had video of it, but for some reason they were not there. So I don't know what's happened in the last 40,000 miles, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one on the driver's side, and then we're gonna start driving this thing around and see if that solves our problem. If so, it's an easy $3 fix. All right, guys, amazingly, that is gonna do it for this video. A $3 part has fixed the issue, and if that's not worth a like, I don't know what is. This has to be the cheapest fix that I've ever had on the LX. Since I installed those rattle clips, it's been a couple weeks, and I wanted to drive this thing around just to make sure that that was definitively what the issue was, and I can honestly say I haven't heard anything since. But that's great news because I don't have to tear into my suspension or any of my steering components. And if you guys are suffering from the same thing that I've been dealing with this rotational click, be sure to check your brake components first because it could be the cheap and easiest way to fix this issue. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content on the LX470. Be sure to share with your friends if they're having any similar issues. And as always, thank you for watching.